Good morning. Caltech alumni have changed society for the better in characteristically inventive, intrepid, irreverent, and inspiring fashion. They pursue careers in academia, in industry, in public service, and whatever and wherever their chosen paths, our alums demonstrate to the world the special nature of a Caltech education. Caltech's Distinguished Alumni Award is the highest honor the Institute bestows upon a graduate. Initiated in 1966, this award recognizes those who consistently undertake high-risk, high-payoff endeavors in the pursuit of knowledge and impact. Caltech's influence in the world depends markedly and extensively on the cumulative contributions of our graduates. Today, we celebrate 5 honorees whose careers highlight both the breadth and depth of their influence. The presentations of the Distinguished Alumni Award will be in alphabetical order. We start with Dr. Fred Blum. Fred Blum is a pioneer in the semiconductor industry. Dr. Blum earned a bachelor's degree in physics from the University of Texas at Austin, and then moved to Caltech, where he received a PhD in physics in 1968. Fred's active involvement with Caltech has continued over the decades, including service as president of Caltech's Board of Associates. Dr. Blum began his career on the technical staff at MIT Lincoln Labs and soon became a program manager at Texas Instruments. He then joined Rockwell International, serving until 1981 as the vice president of the company's microelectronics R&D center. Recognizing the potential of gallium arsenide, Dr. Blum assumed the chairmanship of Gigabit Logic, at that time one of only a few companies developing commercial applications for microchips competing with silicon. In 1996, Dr. Blum helped establish Nitrous, a startup focused on high-speed transistors and the fabrication of LEDs made of gallium nitride. High-mobility gallium nitride can sustain higher voltages and work at higher temperatures with lower power than silicon and can emit in different parts of the spectrum. 4 years after its creation, Nitrous was acquired by Cree Inc. At that point, Dr. Blum moved in a new direction, founding Trilience Research, a nonprofit corporation that works with scientists, including researchers at Caltech, to promote the integration of neuroscience and brain research into behavioral sciences such as economics and political science. Dr. Blum's career has been marked by a vision for the uses of technology. In 1981, just before he joined Gigabit Logic, he wrote that gallium-based semiconductors would serve the electronic industry's need for higher speed and lower power, recognizing early that, quote, speed is becoming an increasingly important new horizon for microelectronics. Today, gallium nitride devices are entering the market and may emerge as the material of choice for high-tech applications. We honor Dr. Fred Blum for his contributions to the semiconductor and electronics industries and for his service to the Institute.
You'll pardon me, but as an old man, I have to have reading glasses. Thank you, Tom, for the very generous introduction and this remarkable award. Thanks to the Awards Committee and the Alumni Association and all my friends and colleagues here in the audience today. It's hard to believe that I stand before so many brilliant and accomplished people to receive this award. No one stands alone in modern science and technology. No one creates or succeeds alone. I have worked with hundreds of people in my career, and I owe so much to so many. I wish I could put 100 of them on this stage and tell you what each of them did for me and for the world of science and for you and society. I do want to say thank you. I can't thank them all, but I do want to say thank you to my patient and totally supportive wife, Diane, and my children, Craig, Carissa, Melissa, and Stacy. It's difficult being married to a physicist and nearly impossible to be involved with a father who's an entrepreneur. My life in science and technology has been richly rewarding. I have a million stories I could tell you, but no time. It had two major transformations. One was coming to Caltech and being made into a research scientist, a physicist of all things. And the second was becoming an entrepreneur and, and being hammered into a founding CEO by the forces of technology and venture capital. I was born into a working class family in Austin, Texas. I knew nothing of physics and science. But I had a high school physics teacher who inspired me. I fell in love, and I decided then and there I would get a PhD in physics, even though I had no idea what it was. The University of Texas was 20 minutes from where I lived, and it was free. So I got to go to school there. I got my bachelor's degree, never taking my eye off the PhD. Then the miracle happened. I got accepted to both Caltech and, would you believe it, the other institute. Now, the choice was easy, right? So I decided to come to the better school and sunshine. Arriving on the Caltech campus in the 1960s was incredible. It might as well have been Mars, because I had no idea where I was going or what I was in for. I felt like I was a character in some kind of science fiction movie. In the first week, I had to have a one-on-one meeting with Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson was the Nobel Prize winner, chair of the physics department, discovered the positron. I was frightened to death. I do not remember a single word that the man said to me. There are many other legendary gods of theoretical physics, Feynman and Gell-Mann, who would go on to win the Nobel Prize. It seemed impossible that I would someday work shoulder to shoulder with future Nobel Prize winners. Besides all the science, the most important thing I learned at Caltech was how much I don't know. I found then and there that I knew very little, and for the rest of my life I would know very little. I needed to know what I didn't know, and this has been powerful to me in my career. Grad school was stunning and challenging. It was life-altering here at Caltech. I would never be the same. I'm forever grateful. Caltech was always with me through my career. I spent my life in search of excellence, hoping I would make a difference to society and mankind. I accept this award today on behalf of all Caltech alumni. For as you know, all Caltech alumni are distinguished.